Like any other organization, FPA regularly conducts strategic planning in February to cover the first half of the year, and in August to cover the remaining half. Leaders collaborate to set priorities, assess strengths of employees and processes, plan and establish agreement for the intended outcomes, and ensure readiness in response to a changing stakeholders' or customers' expectation. During the first strategic planning held in February, "Your goals are my goals" became team's mantra, their DNA. Then, this August, the approach has been changed by engaging all team members and encouraging them to contribute in evaluating current performance, identifying gaps and taking action plans. Everyone participated. A team that truly engaged and committed to raise the bars, working together to improve partnership with our clients. Discussions were guided by following 3 domains, namely, customers, process, and people. Each domain has key performance indicators with agreed targets, linking all these together to know the impact to operating cost. The data collection is a struggle at first. Balanced scorecard was formed to plot the performance measurements needed that have a direct impact on the KPIs. Performance measurements focused on customer, financial, process and people. Let's try to understand FPA Balanced Scorecard by walking you through the lives of FPA. Arriving just in time in the office with colleagues welcoming you with a smile, everyone is preparing to face another challenging day. After checking the important emails from the previous day, every team of FISS gathered in their respective areas to update their SIM boards and conduct the SIM1 meeting. This is an integral part of FPA's day-to-day activities used to discuss the daily KPIs, identify backup plans as needed, discuss issues, related short and long-term action plans, and potential continuous improvement projects while highlighting the commendations of customers. Lastly, the meeting must be efficient. That's why we are tracking daily SIM1 effectivity. Any unresolved issues in SIM1 are raised to SIM2. Team leaders and managers will work together to come up with resolutions. SIM2 also provides an opportunity to solicit feedback, ideas, and suggestions and engage functional resources where continuous improvement initiatives are coordinated. SIM3 is an application of Gemba, a Japanese term which means the real place, or an application of go and see. Here, leaders observe and identify opportunity for improvements and provide feedback to the managers in charge. One-on-one people interaction is how FPA defines SIM4. The employee and his manager discuss achievements, workloads, and unresolved issues. Opportunities to enhance skills through exposure and experience are likewise tackled. SIM5 is a weekly management meeting done to evaluate current week's main issue or barriers at FISS level. Commitment from management level is required to define additional supportive actions needed to solve the problem. SIM cycles help us to prioritize and focus. It provides us visibility about our process and performance. What doesn't get measured doesn't get done. Hence, we start our day with our dashboard. Dashboard is a web-based tool that is readily accessible to leaders and employees. It provides a single point of access to the most up-to-date metrics which leaders base the daily plan for their respective teams. It serves as a guide in providing their reports in the most effective and efficient way. In shared services setting, performance metrics are the indicators used to gauge the team's performance, and in FPA, dashboard serves as a means to collect and track key performance metrics. Everyone's opinion matters and FPA foster collaboration in using root cause analysis to find the best solution to issues faced by each individual within the team. The process starts by identifying the issue and understanding probable causes. Objectives are then agreed and the measure of success and failure are established. Once the summary of events has been synthesized, a thorough analysis is performed and lessons learned are drawn. Corrective and preventive actions are created to address the issue and the continuous improvement plan is implemented and shared within FPA and the whole FISS organization. In FPA, 5S culture is adopted. It is defined to eliminate waste and maintain a work environment that is efficient, safe, and clean. The term 5S refer to 5 steps that is also known as the 5 pillars of a visual workplace, which are, sort, set in order, shine, standardize and sustain. It is a great tool that can be embraced by a company who is starting to get into the continuous improvement culture, or the so-called leanergy. And the best thing is, incorporating 5S principles in daily and standard processes aid in delivering good quality reports and dependable analysis, which in turn could lead in building good customer relation and satisfaction. People are FPA's greatest asset, and the result of the Employee Engagement Index is important for management to assess how involved the employees are in achieving the goal of FPA and the FISS organization. For first half of 2016, EEI is 74%, which is 5% down compared last year. 10% increase in participation rating. 3% up for action awareness and 4% improvement on action impact. This is far from the 90% target set for the first half of 2016. And this is taken as one of the main priorities. One-on-one team discussions were conducted through an open forum to solicit opinions and recommendations to improve their engagement. These recommendations were translated into actions and shared with the FPA and FISS management team. Actions which can be implemented immediately are identified. These are: team building. First time to involve all members in the second half of the strategic planning. Monthly indoor activities. And quarterly team bonding. FPA believes that employee development is the key in driving success across the organization. And one of the many ways to achieve this is through mentoring programs. Mentoring promotes active learning management and encourages employees to reach their full potential. The partnership between mentor and mentee creates a collaborative environment. The mentee receives guidance and support from his mentor through questions and challenges that is directed to develop his own solutions on the issues that he raises. The mentee is encouraged to explore ideas from his experiences and those shared by the mentor. The goal is always to boost the employee's confidence and improve his performance and behavior. FPA's success in partnering with customers depends primarily with the success of its employees. Customer satisfaction has always been one of FP&A's top priorities since it's been established in 2008. And with the ever-changing customer base and focus, FP&A too evolves to ensure it captures the voice of customers. Currently, one-on-one meetings with the business partners are carried out to understand issues with reports and processes, solicit suggestions and improvements and strengthen relationships with customers. Anticipating customer needs and going above and beyond their role as financial analyst is what FP&A continuously strive for. A quick call oftentimes resolves issues faster and more efficient than going to and from with emails. FPA continuously improve the English communication skills of its employees in order to continue being globally competitive and to maintain its presence in Schneider Electric worldwide. While English is a clear strength, there is still room for improvement, especially when communicating face-to-face or via phone with customers. In this light, an English-only zone has been implemented to drive this initiative together with increased knowledge sharing and other training programs. Now, we would like to update you on our FPA Voice of the Customer results. Let's understand few basics before we proceed further. From FISS we globally defined the measuring criteria for the customer satisfaction from 0 to 10 scale. In example, 0 to 6 is dissatisfied, 7 and 8 is passive, and the balance 9 and 10 score will indicate that customer is satisfied. We conduct this survey twice, during May and November. Targets are set for customer satisfaction rating and number of correspondents. First half of 2016, we were able to achieve 53% participation rate and 98% customer satisfaction rating versus the target 50% and 95% respectively. Let's see the overall status of our customer survey. To give a much detailed customer survey statistics and key performance indicators. We approached 222 customers across the globe for whom we are serving, out of which 53% of customers were able to respond to our survey, an example totaling to 119 customers. Among 119 customers, 4 customers were dissatisfied, 44 customers are passive as they are neither dissatisfied nor satisfied status. And finally, 71 customers were confirmed that they are satisfied with our services. We collected the feedback for the 5 key performance indicators, namely, effectiveness, timeliness, responsiveness, professionalism, and quality. Whereas professionalism and effectiveness were added this year 2016. For effectiveness, we were rated 93%, timeliness 94%, responsiveness 96%, professionalism 96% and quality 91%. 3 of the KPIs fell short from our expectations. Considering the feedback given by our customers, we had a good brainstorming between FPA team and concluded on the following actions, which will certainly lead us to gain customer satisfaction during our next second half survey for the year 2016. The results were shared to the FPA team and came up with action plan. Among them: 1. Continue and aggressively conduct one-on-one meeting with respective customers to understand their concern and ensure an adequate support will be provided. 2. Automation versus manual to evaluate all the reports that are possible to automate, minimizing manual production. 3. Improve the workload dashboard to track the report status and be visible to the customers. 4. Continuously develop team members by providing relevant trainings and exposure. We sincerely thank each one of you for the feedback and valuable support to improve our performance. We learn from our mistakes. As Bill Gates once said, "Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning."